Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm excited because we are going to go over a bottle that I have been looking for a very long time. And if you are keeping up with my videos, you know that I picked up this Knob Creek 12 with two other bottles, and I think that I picked it up at a pretty decent price. If you want to know that price, you have to go back and watch the other video. I think that you will be very impressed. So do me a favor, grab your drink, sit back, and let's talk about some bourbon. Let's go. I let this bottle sit for about 48 hours. I actually opened it up because I heard online that this bottle is better when you let it breathe for a minute. So I don't know if 48 hours is long enough, but hey, we're gonna try it out anyway. Before we put it in the glass, I noticed something last night when I was getting ready for this video. I picked up two Glencairns. Now, they look alike, but there's something different about these glasses. One is heavier than the other, and actually the base is different from this base. So if you want a heavier glass that fits in your hand pretty nicely, click the link below. It's going to take you to this glass here. So let's get back to the Knob Creek 12 and let's put it in the glass. I'm excited about this one. It does have a dark, rich color to it. It really does. And this bottle, I heard, and I've been looking at this bottle for a very long time, so I know that this bottle ranges very different prices. Now, some people can get this bottle like $65, $75. Sometimes I have seen this bottle on the shelf for about $200, $300. I know that sounds ridiculous. I know it does, but I have seen it on the shelf for that much. So let's put it to the taste and see if this Knob Creek 12 is worth all the hype. You can tell on the side of the glass, I know you can't see it, but the legs on this thing are very nice. Very nice. It is sticking to the side of the glass, especially when I turn it up here, you can still see the legs on the glass. Nice, rich color. I'm very excited about this because I've been looking for this bottle for a very long time, very long time. I have seen a couple of these bottles on the shelf because I've been doing this bourbon hunting thing since January the 1st. So I have seen bottles, but they were way out of my price range and I wasn't going to pay that much for Knob Creek. So I am excited to actually find this bottle in my price range. Let's put it to the nose first and see what I'm getting from this Knob Creek. This is a trick I learned. I don't know if it's a good trick or bad trick, but I think that it does make you smell what's in the glass more. I think you get more of the aroma by doing this, and that is putting it to your nose with your mouth open. I know this sounds crazy, but try it. You might be surprised. You might be surprised. So I'm gonna put it to the nose, and I'm gonna try to hold my mouth open and see what kind of aroma I'm getting from this Knob Creek 12. It works. Believe me, it works. Now, I know a lot of people say this, and I think this is correct for a lot of bottles back here. I smell caramel. I know it's going to be some spice in there. I smell like a honey sweet type flavor to it. So I know it's going to be sweet. I know it's going to have a caramel vanilla taste to it. And I'm excited about it. Now, I know this bottle says it drinks at 100 proof. It's a 100 proof bottle. And the question I always ask, is it going to drink as 100 proof? And by the nose, I think it will drink at 100 proof. So let's put it to the palate and see what we taste, and to see if this bottle actually drinks at 100 proof. Let's go. I think it does. I think it drinks right at 100 proof. Now, this is my first sip of the day, and I don't know if that has something to do with it. I'm pretty sure it does, but it does drink as 100 proof, and it's not bad. It really is not bad. Now, what I get off the palate, I get the spiciness, I get the vanilla, I do get the caramel, and the finish on this bottle, it does stay with you. It does stay with you. Now, the question is going to be, how much would I pay for a Knob Creek 12? Man, I can't even get this. There we go. How much would I pay for a Knob Creek 12? I would say about $100. No more than $100. And the reason why I say that is because it is very hard to find, especially in my area. It's very hard to find, and it is a pretty decent bottle, and it is 100 proof, and is 12 years. It's a 12-year-old bottle. Sometimes you cannot find a 12-year-old bottle for under $100. So I think it's a good pour. What I get out of that is the good cinnamon, a good vanilla, a good spice. The finish is there. Hard to find bottle. So I think it's really worth putting it on your shelf. Tell me what you think about the Knob Creek. I might be wrong. I don't know. I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure you can find this bottle in your area for probably way cheaper than $100. But here in Tennessee, it's very hard to find in my area. So I'm excited to actually pick one up. I know a lot of people probably say the same thing about different kind of bourbons. Yeah, this bourbon is fantastic. Yeah, this bourbon you need to have on your shelf. I particularly would say this about this Knob Creek 12. I'm glad that I found one in my price range, and I'm pretty sure this bottle is going to stay on my shelf until it's gone. But after it's gone, will I hunt for another one? Probably not. The only way I probably would get another bottle of the Knob Creek 12 if I find it at a very, very, very reasonable price. Not saying, hey, it's the bad bottle. All I'm saying is it's not my cup of tea to pay hundreds of dollars for this bottle. You probably heard me say this before. This channel, a little old fashioned, it's not about allocated bottles. This channel is for the everyday bourbon drinkers. Now we're going to talk about the Knob Creek 12s. We're going to talk about the Jack Daniel's 12. We're going to talk about the Joseph's Magnus Cigar Blend. But we're also going to talk about things like my favorite bottle. And you know what that is. The Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. Now, this is one of my favorite bottles when we talk about bourbon. Why? Because it's a bottled and bond. It's 100 proof. And it's less than $20. You cannot beat this Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. If you haven't tried it yet, hey, pick one up, try it, give it a try, and tell me what you think in the comments below. Fantastic bottle. So we are going to talk about bottles that cost, $200 or $300 bottles, because I have a Wild Turkey up there that I haven't opened it up yet, and I'm excited to do that. So we're going to talk about all bottles in all different price categories. So this bourbon channel is for you. For those who haven't subscribed to the channel, I'm asking for your support, because the only way that I can get my numbers up is with your support. So I'm asking for your support. But for those who have already subscribed, I thank you for your support. Until then, I will see you on my next pour. Let's go.